Hi guys, in this video we are going to create a simple splash screen by putting your logo in it. As you may have seen, so many applications but they have a splash screen before your application starts. In some applications they do some processing also, like checking the username and everything. So sometimes they show the splash screen just as an introduction, and sometimes they show the splash screen also has a facility to detect either that user has previously logged in or not. In the bank application you will not find it, but a normal application which does not so much security needed for that, you see this splash screen and they check the user and password. We will see that in the further videos. So let me end this slide and I go to the Android Studio, click on creating a new project here, and I created a splash screen and I'll just name it as a screen. Okay, and then click on create. While creating it, we can understand these splash screens are very important, and whenever you are making application you have to have a splash screen. So more the things will be coming out in this slide. As you can see in this thing, these videos will be more coming out. Okay, so as you can see my device is already visible over here, so I'll change it to as a project and I will go to this main section here, the library. If you are already aware about the Flutter, if you don't know, in the library only we create all the Flutter files. Okay, I'll create the Flutter file, name is as a splash. Okay, and another file I'll make it as a dart file. Okay, sorry, means the dashboard file. Okay, and the dashboard file we are going to make it. Now first thing what we're going to do is we are going to remove all this code for this one and change it as a splash app. Okay, now we are going to create a class with splash app. Okay, and then we will let as a extends. What it extends? It extends stateless, means there is no state of this widget. Is a simple, because in the Flutter, if you are already aware about it, everything is a, see, is saying missing override. So I'll just simply add it. Okay, see, it's already done. Now what we have to do, I just remove it over here. It says build context over here, so I'll just remove this also and then make it as a return const. Okay, material is a material app. I am not to remove this, and here it will be, and close it here, and then I will just put it as a home colon splash. And now this, what is this splash? This is actually a new file. As you can see here, we'll create it here as me full. Okay, name it as a splash and then done. And now in this code we can see that is showing us error. The reason is importing library. Okay, so you can create a space over here. Now it's asking you to import because it haven't imported. So we removed it. We can just remove this here, we don't need it. Okay, now we are on the splash page. Now what we have to do is we have to create a code over here. So when this main function starts a splash page, after a while it goes to here. We can also make it as a, okay, and make it as a import all this Cupertino gone and then done. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we need to have one function with this override. Okay, and under this override we have to have that void init state. Okay, what exactly this init state is going to do is actually starting the method, saying is an add super init state. See, okay, now we can add it, we can add it over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is future, okay, dot delete. Okay, delete was once after how much time do you want the user to see the dashboard. Okay, so I put it as a seconds. You can put it as seconds, minutes, or milliseconds, up to you. Okay, I put it as a 3 seconds, and then comma I put it over here, and then I put it like this. Okay, future delete closed over here. Now it has to navigate. Okay, so navigator dot push, okay, also is there, so we put it like this. Okay, and then after the navigator dot push, what we have, this context, okay, comma, next line is more easy to see that material page route. Okay, so after the material page route, what it is, and then we go here and then we put it here. Okay, it's asking import material because it's asking the material dot. Okay, now what we have to do is as a builder. Okay, what's in the builder? In the builder we have this context respective to that application, and then go ahead and then we put it as a dashboard. So after 3 seconds our dashboard will show. Okay, so now this thing is done. You can go here and you can go for the code and you can put as a reformatting mode. So now it's look better. Okay, now we come back this widget section. Okay, now we are in this placeholder. So if you run it also, nothing will happen, no logo will show. So what we gonna do is we have to put it something so in a way that it can show it. Okay, so first of all what we can do is in a different way, that first of all we design the screen. Okay, so instead of written placeholder, we can do that as a scaffold. Okay, this is scaffold, and then end of this scaffold we put it as semicolon. Okay, next is what you're gonna do is you can to put a background. Okay, so colors dot whatever you want to do as a orange background, I want to put it as a here, and then next line we're gonna put it as a body. Okay, in the body we're gonna put it as a center, and with the center we have this section of close it. Okay, in the center we have this child, we have this, in this child we can put it as a column. Okay, in the column we have this open and close bracket. Okay, now with the column we have this cross, we can put it as a cross axis alignment, means whatever you want to put it, it should be into the between of the screen. Okay, so put it as a center. Okay, and after this we can also put it as a main axis alignment. So what that should also be, main axis alignment should also be into the center. Now we have to be having the children of it because column is always having a children. Now in this children we are going to put it as a image and circular progress bar and everything. Okay, so first of all what we're gonna do is we're going to pubsec.xml AIML. Okay, here what we can see is that we can have the icon. Okay, we can just remove this one. Okay, copy this icon, bring it over here, and then we can create it over here, new directory here of the images. Okay, okay, in this we're going to put it as a icon.image. Okay, now you go to the pubsec.yml, as it says that in the asset section we can put it over here. So what we're gonna do is we go to the section, and after this we're gonna do is this assets. Okay, as it's already showing to you, just do one thing, just copy it over here and this thing, and you remove this hash so it shows you in a proper way. Okay, now what it is, we have this icon. Okay, icon dot png. Okay, so you can click on pubget, then it will start getting the pubget over here. Okay, now it is over here in this splash. So we go to the splash screen, we're going to put it as an image asset. Okay, because it's into the assets. Okay, asset. Okay, what we're gonna do is we can simply put this thing, images icon.png. Okay, and now it's showing us as semicolon. We should not put the semicolon because we have to put another things also here. So we can show it as a circular progress indicator. Okay, that also you can show it here. Whatever the colors changes, you can change it as well. Okay, and then once it is done over here, it says as click on dependency, we can simply do it. Okay, now what we can do is this section is complete. This is also the empty one over here, not to worry about this thing. What we can do is simply run the application. So now first of all, when you want to run the application, it will simply show it to you here in the devices. As you can see that in the devices it will be coming over here. Okay, wait for a while, let it grow there, then we can go ahead. Okay, So guys, is about to be installing into my device, and let's see how does it actually behave. As you can see it here, now you can see here icon and the splash. It's showing like this because the reason is we do not have any UI created into the dashboard screen. So I hope you have understood, and so see you guys in the next video.